everyone, this is Carolina. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you this little beanie hat gift card holder, which opens up just like this. And it's the first project in my video gift giving series tutorials I'll be putting on my blog as well as here on YouTube. And it's all about gift giving for this year, and it'll be fun to just kind of for you to follow along. Like I said, this is the first one, and I'll be running through close to the end of December, close to Christmas. What I love about this project is you can do so many different things to it. You can change the top. It's just so fun how it swivels. You can change the ribbon treatment. You can add different designer paper to it. So anyways, the possibilities are just endless. You'll just love how it'll come together so quickly, and I'm sure you'll be making them over and over again. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start out with a 5-inch circle in diameter. I tried different ones, and really this is the one that seemed to work the best. You want to make sure that you cover the gift card. It's basically the whole idea behind it. And the reason for that is when you open it, you'll see that you kind of want to have it be tucked behind it, like as so. And if you go any smaller, I believe it just won't happen. So I went ahead and cut this out with my Circle Scissors Plus. And once you have your scissors or your circle cut out, you want to go ahead and bring your cutter, or if you have a ruler, an X-Acto knife, that works just as well. Let me see if I can bring it down a little bit. And you're going to cut it right in the middle at 2.5. And you pretty much all know what 2.5 is. So go ahead and cut it. And what you'll end up with is 2 pieces. And this 2 pieces is what's going to help you put the little beanie hat together. One's going to be tucked behind the other. Okay, so now you're going to bring your white strip of paper, and that measures 5 1/8 by 1 5/8. And you're going to bring it to your scallop edge punch, and you're going to just punch along one of the edges. And I actually prefer the scallop edge just because I think it looks cuter with the beanie hat. And then this will be the bottom, as I mentioned before, and this is where your gift card will be tucked in, and we'll be able to decorate that edge and have your top of your hat swivel back and forth. And go ahead and bring one of your semicircles, and going to add double stick tape or sticky strip as close to the edge as possible. You don't want it to be too far up, because what will happen then is that your gift card will be shown on the other end, and that's not what we want at all. So take the tape off and put it as close as possible to the scallops at the bottom. And actually, let me bring another piece so you'll be able to see. Sorry, white on white, it's not the best place to show it. So let me bring this other piece just for the purpose of you seeing it, and just tape it down. And like I said, this is the part that becomes then your gift card holder essentially, and you'll be able to put it in as seen here. And I'm just going to put this up here for reference for you, and you just tuck it in right there. Okay, so now you're going to bring over the other semicircle you cut out earlier, and you're going to sandwich it in between the scallop edge that you cut out and the semicircle you glue down. And as you'll notice, it's a little higher than the one that's glued down, and that's what you want, because this is the piece that's going to be swiveling back and forth. And now you'll bring over your crocodile, and I like using the crocodile because not only does it punch, but it also sets for you. And you're going to tuck it in between both semicircles, making sure you capture the white edge as well. And I like to use the teeth on the side as marker points, and I know that's pretty much where I'm going to punch. And once you have that punch, you're going to bring over your eyelet. And now you're going to go ahead and set it so that it stays in there. And sorry, this is a little bit off screen. It's kind of hard to do the crocodile and film this at the same time. But once you set your eyelet, then you're going to be able to have your little top part just swivel back and forth, which is what you want, just like this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and decorate the bottom. And what I like to do with my ribbon is just put sticky strip or double-sided tape on, especially if I'm using a strip. It just lays flatter, I've noticed, and that's kind of what you want. And what I did here was start at the bottom of it, and let me see, let me scoot this up so you can see it. right at the bottom here, because once you put your little bow there, it'll cover it up. It'll cover up the eyelet. And so let's just start way at the bottom to cover that edge, as so. And this is why I love doing tape behind ribbon, because you'll see how nice and flat it lays. Okay, and now the ribbon I'm going to show you, it's actually a sneak peek into the next ribbon treatment I'll be having here on my blog. It's really fun. It's a bunch of different pieces, and I put a pearl in the middle. And to secure it, as I mentioned before, just because when you're dealing with 3D items, you kind of want to make sure that it's on there good, because it'll be touched a lot and it'll be played with a lot, especially this one since it swivels back and forth. And what I did is lay one piece of tape down, and then I'm just going to take another piece and lay it on top of it. So kind of like making a T or an X. And this will secure both ends of my ribbon. And take this off and then just lay down. And then, like I said, this will hide the eyelet. Okay, so there you go. Then that's that. Now, love how that swivels. Okay, now we're gonna start working on the top. And I was trying to figure out how to do a little pom-pom thing. I think that's what it's called. And this is the punch that I found that works the best. It's actually used for to make your own brads, which is another video I want to put together for you, and you'll just love it. And it already has basically what a lot of sewers used to have to do, which is the little V cuts in a circle. This already does it for you. Boom, simple. So I went ahead after I cut it, and to make it crunchy like that, just folded it every which way. Folded in half, and then folded it again. And then using, well, actually, let's go ahead and unfold it one more time and fold it the other way. That way you get just a really good crinkly feeling or crinkly look to it once you're done with it. And take your crocodile and go ahead and punch through all your layers, as so. And then we're going to take a white brad and put that through this little piece here, as so. And start just working the little edges down. You're going to do so more when you have it attached to the actual hat, but this is a good time to get it started too. Oh, and let me just tell you, in case you don't have it, you can just go in and snip through and make little V's in a regular circle, and you get the same effect. Same thing. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy this punch, but I guarantee you'll want to once you see my video on how to make this brad toppers, because they're so much fun. Now, take your crocodile again, and just on the top part, the one that swivels, punch a hole right in the middle. Try to kind of, I didn't measure really, I just kind of eyeballed it, and you can pretty much do the same thing. And then you're going to stick the brad with the little topper pom-pom thing through it, and then just close your eyelet on the other side, and then kind of play around with it a little bit more to open it up. And you're done. There it is. So you've made your first little beanie hat, and then there's a picture of it with the gift card. So another fun way to decorate these is by using texture. Other than ribbon, I used paper for this one, and really there's so much you can do with it. And sorry about the glare, it's a little hard to see. On the pom-pom here, I changed it a little bit. I actually added two, and instead of putting it in the front, I threaded it through the back and then just closed the brad. And as you can see, there's two of them, one on top of each other. It's a fun little look, something different. And then the brad goes right through the front. I pushed the front part of it through the Cuddle Bug and put it with the Swiss Dots embossing folder. The little flowers, as I mentioned, came from designer paper. Cut them out and put them on top of each other, and just kind of textured them a little bit. In the middle, I put a pearl half back pearl brad and a flourish pearl on the side. More of an elegant look to this one. Then this one is about designer paper. The top of his designer paper, and I added a sentiment for this one, which I thought was fun. So here you have texture, you have pearls, here you have a fun little ribbon treatment, and wanted to do something that actually said something. So that's why I went ahead and used this fun sentiment from Gina K Designs called Holiday Greetings, and it's just cute. And the fact that it's a coffee mug and it goes with the little gift certificates is perfect. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be having another fun project for you to try out next Saturday, so I hope you'll join me. Thank you so much and have a great day.